Story time fun. Story time with Mom, story time with Dad. This is my favorite story time. Under the bed in my secret fort, and I'm gonna read Peter Pan. Every night, Wendy would tell her brothers stories about Peter Pan's marvelous adventures with pirates and Indians. Peter Pan himself, would fly outside of her window and listen while Wendy told stories to her little brothers about him. And Tinkerbell flew right next to Peter Pan and listened too. And on this night, Peter Pan overheard Wendy tell her brothers some very unhappy news. I'm afraid there'll be no more stories. Mother and Father says it's time I grow up. This will be my last night in the nursery with you, telling you stories. Peter couldn't let this happen. He burst into the room. Come on, Wendy. I'm going to take you with me to Never Never Land, and you're never going to have to grow up. It's Peter Pan. I can't believe it. I can't even believe he's here. Look, John. Look, there's Peter Pan. He's in my window. Can you believe it? Oh my God. Peter Pan came into our room. Can you believe it? That is so amazing. I just can't even believe it. I wouldn't know what to do if I saw Peter Pan come into my room. So Peter Pan took John and Michael and Winnie to Never Never Land, but they were gonna fly, and Tinkerbell helped them, and she spread some of her Tinkerbell pixie dust. And out the bedroom window they flew. They dipped and soared. Through all night they were flying over Never Never Land. Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. Look, we're so up in the sky. And down below I see trees, and I see a big boat, and I see the grass, and I see houses. It's so fun up here. I feel like Superman. Woo, woo, Peter. It's so much fun to be with you and Tinkerbell. This is the best ever. We're flying, and we're gonna land at Never Never Land. And so, here we are. We're gonna plop down. Oh, Peter, I just dreamed that it would look how beautiful. There's Mermaid Lagoon and the Indian camp. And John, look at the ship. That's Captain Hook's pirate ship. John could hardly wait to cross swords with the real pirates. What an exciting, fun place. Never Never Land promises to be fun for them all. Peter Pan took everyone to a secret hideout underneath a big hollow tree. And the Lost Boys lived there too, and they were eagerly waiting for Peter's return. Peter introduced them to Wendy. I brought someone to be our mother, Wendy, and she can tell stories. John and Michael didn't want to hear any stories just yet. They wanted to play with their friends and do Indian fights and play with pirates and go hunting with the Lost Boys, who were wearing pajamas like little animal, cute pajamas like a wolf and a skunk and a raccoon and a fox. So everyone was playing. Let's visit the Indian camp, John. You lead the way. And they played, the Lost Boys, and it was just so much. And even Princess Tiger Lily was playing. Oh my gosh, they were just playing. Oh, ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. I'm playing with my new friends Peter Pan and Tinkerbell and the Lost Boys, and I'm playing with the fun Lost Boys. This is so much fun, Peter Pan. I know, Wendy, isn't it fun? Growing up, you don't want to grow up. Let's be kids forever. Oh, yeah. And then all of a sudden, the Indian chief who was playing games was looking around. Princess Tiger Lily was missing, his daughter. Oh, no. Princess Tiger Lily, where could she be? She's not here. Can you see her? Princess Tiger Lily, where are you? We're all here playing. We don't see you. There's John, my brother, and Michael, and Wendy, and Peter Pan. But I don't see Princess Tiger Lily. She has been kidnapped by pirate Captain Hook. Oh, and there she was in the boat, and then there was his friend, that old Smeed, and he was with Captain Hook. You tell me the hiding place of Peter Pan, and I will set you free. Tiger Lily, where does Peter Pan live? I'm not going to tell you. Peter Pan's my friend. But there was Peter Pan, he flew to go rescue his friend, and he got Princess Tiger Lily, and he got her back, and he saved her. Yay, Peter Pan saved Princess Tiger Lily. Oh, he's so cool that he can fly. But you know what? Captain Hook was furious. Blast that Peter Pan. I'll trap him if it's the last thing I'll do. Now, let me see. I've got it. I will kidnap those brats he calls friends, like Wendy and her brother John and Michael. And then he will have to come and get them, and I will have him trapped. So while Peter was away, Captain Hook captured Wendy, John, Michael, and the Lost Boys. Oh no! And the children were taken to the pirate ship and tied to the mast pole. They listened as Captain Hook told them their fate. Now, my fine fellows, which will it be? Will you turn to pirates, or do you want to walk the plank and fall kerplash into the sea and have the big crocodile open his big mouth with big teeth and chomp, 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 chomp on your little legs and feet? Oh no! I don't want to go in the sea. There's all kinds of things in there, like sharks and crocodiles. No. But Captain Hook sneered at Wendy. So you think Peter Pan will rescue you? All right. You walk the plank first. The captive boys watched fearfully as Wendy walked bravely on the plank and went to the end. And she jumped. But Wendy's faith in Peter Pan was rewarded. He swooped down, swoop, 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 swoosh, 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 grabbed her and saved her from the sea. Captain Hook was again furious. You won't fight me man to man. You will always fly away like a cowardly sparrow bird. Nobody calls Peter Pan a coward. I'll fight you, and with one hand behind my back, you codfish. He called him a codfish. Peter grabbed his sword and landed on the deck. The two fought with their duels back and forth and down the pirate ship. Clang, 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 bang, 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 swish, 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 clang, claps, pow, pow, bang, bang, ziggity, zing, zang, zing, pow, 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 click, click, clang, clang, clang. The two fought with their duels up and down. Finally, Peter got the upper hand. Admit it, Hook, you're a codfish. You win, Peter Pan. I'm a codfish. Then Peter chased Hook and his pirates off the ship. Now I am captain of the ship, crowned Peter, and everyone cheered. Yay! Where shall we sail? But Wendy was feeling homesick. Actually, Peter, it's time we went home. Mother and Father will be worried if they find us missing. Peter wouldn't like his guests to stay longer, but he knew Wendy was right. We'll fly you back in the ship. Raise anchor. Ready? Tinky, put some pixie dust on the boat so we can fly back Wendy and her brothers back home. Tinkerbell darted about, sprinkling pixie dust everywhere. The mighty pirate ship magically rose up out of the water and took to the sky. Oh my gosh, it's going up, up, up in the sky, and the pirate ship is flying like a bird, like a plane. And then Peter Pan drove Wendy and her brothers back home to their room. And then they were safely returned home. They watched the pirate ship sail back to Never Never Land, and the Lost Boys and Peter Pan waved, and Tinkerbell waved too, and she made little tinkle, 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 tinkle noises. They aren't ready to grow up yet, explained Wendy. They will stay in Never Never Land. Lost boys enjoying being kids, but Wendy smiled, and she put her brothers to sleep, and she went in bed and she was asleep. She would never forget the boy Peter Pan and the wonderful adventures they had in Never Never Land. Oh, that's so cool. That's awesome.